My name is Tera Webb, and I teach UAB students how to be medical laboratory scientists. Have you ever wondered how doctors diagnose disease? Have you ever wondered what happens to your blood sample when you give it at the doctor's office? Or how your doctor knows you're at risk for diabetes? Let's go into the lab to explore. Please, so this book is Angie Wonders, Microscope Fun by Renee Winters. Angie is so excited today, more thrilled than ever before. Her mommy has bought her something she saw at the store. She's so cute. She kept looking out the window, waiting for the mail to arrive. It was supposed to be a delivery today. On her porch by 5, Angie sat on down and placed a pillow on the steps. She kept an eye on her watch. It wasn't 5 yet. So Blaze, do you know what she's gonna get? Let's see. As she passed the time, a beautiful butterfly fluttered at her nose. She even saw a brown ant moving near her toes. She laughed and giggled as she began to explore all the creepy moving bugs right outside her door. Just as she picked up a little curly bug, she felt her shirt being pulled. She felt a little tug. It was her daddy pointing down the street. She looked up, smiled, and jumped to her feet. So excited, so thrilled. It's here, it's here. Open the box, she yelled and cheered. Her microscope was beautiful as it sat there on the floor. It will help her answer questions, help her explore. A microscope is an instrument that makes super small objects big. It zooms and magnifies even the tiniest of springs. Her mommy helped her read the directions to set it up just right, and now sat on the table under the kitchen light. What was her first object? What would it be? A cat's whisker, a feather, or maybe Daddy's old key? Some salt, a string, or even that gray fuzzy thing? There were so many things to examine. She wanted them all. So she began to make a list of items as she walked down her hall. She found a shoebox and an old notebook too. She wanted to keep track of all the things she would use. After she gathered her items, her heart began to soar. She ran back to the kitchen, ready to explore. As she sat at the table looking at her new tool, her first item was a leaf that she had found in school. She looked at the lines that she had not seen before. She couldn't believe her eyes. She wanted to see more. The leaf looked like one of Daddy's road maps. Lots of lines everywhere. So many lines that she didn't know were there. She couldn't contain her excitement. She looked with disbelief. Her mommy explained that she had viewed the plant cells of the leaf. It was amazing what she saw as she looked in her new microscope. All the details that she could now see. A new world had been unlocked, and her microscope was the key. Knowing she could look closer at objects filled her with joy. It's a tool to look at the world, Mommy said. It's more than just a toy. As darkness began to fall outside the kitchen window, Angie rubbed her eyes. She examined so many items, and each offered its surprise. But she knew it was time for bed as she walked across the floor. She glanced back at her microscope as she closed her bedroom door. She jumped in her bed, feeling so free. Her microscope is fantastic. So many things to see. She waited for her mommy to tuck her in just right. She closed her eyes just for a moment, but fell asleep in the moonlight. Oh, she's so pretty. So since we just got finished reading about microscope fun, let's actually do some microscope fun. So safety first. I got you some extra large gloves. Let's see if you can put those on for me. Well, Blaze, they go on your hands. Since we don't have gloves to fit, I will actually adjust the microscope for you, okay? All right, Blaze. Now I have something for you to view. Tell me what you see. It's a bacteria. It's a gram-positive cocci. In the lab, we actually look at bacteria to help the physician determine what type of infection you might have. In this slide, what you see is different white blood cells, different red blood cells. Usually when we look at these, we're looking for abnormalities like different shapes of red blood cells or different types of white blood cells that can indicate an infection or a type of disease. Would you like to look? Isn't that cool? Thank you for joining me and my friend Blaze today to learn more about microscopes and medical laboratory scientists. Happy discoveries!